Morning park runners. It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm up early because I'm driving up to do Hamsterley Forest Parkrun. I'm hoping the wind yesterday didn't cause any problems. It's Forestry Commission and a bit like National Trust as well. Sometimes when it's windy they do close the parks, but the wind seemed to die down yesterday afternoon, so I'm hoping that everything's okay. So set off now and we'll catch up on the last bit of the journey. You can see the car park I came into, and just in this corner are the toilets. Toilet block. These are the pay stations and you'll get a discount code from the RD when they do the briefing. So from this car park, to get to the start, in this corner of the car park there's this path here. You just go through here and this is where the start of the park run is. So some stats about the park run. This is Hamsterley Forest Park Run. It's the 24th of August 2024 and today it's event 128. First event was the 6th of November 2021 and had 78 finishers. They averaged 56, last week they were 84 and the average finish time is 32 minutes and 7 seconds. Record attendance here is 120, that was event 108 on the 30th of March 2024. And the lowest attendance was 24, which was event 62 on the 18th of March 2023. The male record is 17:39 and the female record is 20 minutes 22. My stats is 341st park run and 188th different location. The postcode on the website is DL133NL, but that covers a huge area. You really need to sort of read the notes, and they have a what 3 words on there as well. I came through Hamsterley village and then came out of there on a road and then took a left into Hamsterley Forest. It says there's a Café here, the toilets here, which I have covered already. Car park on site, plenty big enough, parking charges apply. Discount for parkrun participants and free for volunteers. Course, it's a trail course and very undulating. The first section of it is level trail that follows along Bedburn Beck, then Windy Bank, which is a short but steep hill, then it goes through beautiful mixed woodland high above the valley floor, and then the route rejoins Bedburn Beck and continues on forest tracks and trails. There's inclines, roots, rocks, stones, so obviously it's probably a course for trail shooters with good grip, especially in winter. This is the first hill from the top. Again, it probably looks fairly flat on the camera. So when you start there, you go up this track that way, and then the finish you come actually back across this bridge this way, across here, and into the finish just there. Yeah, you too.
Easier parkrun. You picked a very, very beautiful one. You're the top 10 in the country. BBC picked it. You're the top 10. We are on shared trails. Please give way to any of the users this morning. It's a bank holiday weekend. The discount still.
Just about to start the Parkrun. It's a trail course. Gravelly underfoot, lots of rocks, roots to run on. It's quite a flat start as well for the first 300 metres. And at this bridge we go straight on. When you finish you come across this bridge from the left to the right. Just a little bit narrow there, but it's not too bad to pass people if you need to. Remembered again this week to take a steady start, especially because there is a short steep hill coming up soon. Nice and cool this morning, ideal running conditions. Just got to keep an eye on the surface that you're running on though, because like I said there are rocks, roots, and when we get further round there's some sort of quite big stones in the ground that, especially if it was wet, could be really slippy. So this is the first turn here. As we turn to the left we go over a bridge, and the camera doesn't show it, but in front is one short steep hill. So it's starting to go up the hill now. It's probably about 100 metres in length, maybe a fraction longer. And then at the top of this, you turn left, there's an out and back section. The out section, again, is still mainly slightly uphill, but it's not as steep as this one. It's quite a tough surface to run on just here. Lots of big pebbles, stones in the ground. It's not smooth at all. Because I set off steady, I've got plenty for this hill just to help me up here. Managing to pass quite a few people here. So at the top here we're going to turn left. It still goes uphill for this is an outback section, it still goes uphill for a short while, then it does flatten off a tiny little bit, so we're still going uphill here but not quite as steep as the one we've come up. And at this point we're still going up slightly, but it's starting to flatten off a little bit now. I can tell by my pace is picking up and it feels a bit easier to run at this point. It's now fairly flat. It's not a long way, this out and back section. As I can see the lead runners coming towards us in the distance. Hoping to get a bit of recovery on this section coming back. Slightly downhill, let my legs go a little bit. Lead 2 there, very fast.
Here we're at the turning point.
Thank you.
It's a nice chance just to get my breath back now on this section. It's flat, slightly downhill. I enjoy as well seeing lots of other park runners. Chatted to quite a few before the start. Looked to be about somewhere between 70 and 90 here today. We all had a chat. I chatted to quite a few before the start. That lad came past me there. Runs downhill quicker than I do. But I know there's more hills coming, so I'm trying just to save a little bit and not push too hard.
Well done.
So we're back to the point where we came up the hill and took the left.
Thank you.
And we're going to go left here again, and we are now going back up another, not as steep as the first hill, but a long drag uphill. Bit better surface to run on this, gravelly, but not so many big stones and rocks on the floor. Still going up the hill. And we're going round to the left. And I can see into the distance more uphill. I think look to be almost to the top, flattening off, but then I can just see around the corner it goes up even further again now. You can see we're at the top of the hill now, starting to go downhill. The camera doesn't show hills very well, either uphill or downhill, but it's fairly, not steep, but a fair gradient downhill, so you can certainly let your legs go, but you need to be careful as well on this gravel, it will be easy to slip. It's a little bit steeper again, going downhill just here as well. That can only mean one thing. If we go downhill, there's going to be another uphill, because I know the about halfway point is where you turn and go down towards the river or brook at the bottom of the valley. And yeah, I can see we've got another uphill now coming up now. Again, this is just like the second hill that we came up. It's not particularly steep, just a gradual long incline, that's all. Just trying to keep a fairly constant pace. Certainly can't, well, if I pushed I'd end up walking, so just trying to keep going the best I can. I can't see the top yet. and we're still climbing up even now. It's not as steep, but still uphill. My legs are starting to feel really tired now. I'm hoping it's not too far to the halfway point, because at the halfway point then you do just drop down quickly into the valley, so it'll give me a chance to get a bit of a rest and recovery. Still going uphill. This is a long drag uphill, this section just here. I don't mind the short steep hills, but these long ones really are hard work. Got to be close to the top now, I'm hoping. It's still uphill. It's a lot longer than I thought, but I can see a volunteer, and I think this is a volunteer where we turn right. So we're almost at the top of the hill. We are, yeah. I can see where the arrow goes and points down. So I believe this path that we're going to go down now was built, I was told, specifically for Parkrun, to lead us back down. It's hard to run fast down here, although I find running downhill hard anyway, but it's gravelly and twisty. Someone behind me, just seeing if he wants to get past. I think there were 3 11 to 14 year olds and one 10-year-old finished in front of me today. That's how fast they are. I can hear another 3 or 4 people behind me as well. Trying to keep to one side in case he wants to get past. It's not easy, the path's narrow, there he is past. I think that was the 10-year-old, very fast. It's now opened up a much wider path. This is quite nice to run on now, not quite as steep as that first bit down. I can let my legs go a little bit, pick the pace up a little bit, although not as fast as all these that have just passed me.
Thank you.
I can see, looking to the right, we're still quite high up. So there is quite a distance to go to the bottom of the valley. Although they did say on the first time as welcome, when you come back along the valley you do go up and down, so you aren't just at the level of the water. There's lots of undulation at the on the return leg as well. So I think this is the bottom of this section and we're starting to turn back now. Oh no, we're heading towards the river, sorry, at this point. We're not actually turning back yet. This is where we're turning back now. Along the side you can just see the water on the left there. And we're almost to that level. It's nice, this bit we've come down the hill, chance to get my breath back. Although it's not flat, it is undulating. Like I said before, the camera doesn't really show the ups and downs, but we're going up here. And again, we're going uphill just here as well. Not particularly steep or long, but there's just lots of little ups and downs on this path back. Lovely trail course. again, this is uphill again. I'm just going to go over the top just here, and then it's flat. You can see now to the left we're actually quite high up above the water again, but now it's fairly flat. I feel as though I've got a nice pace going. Young lad in front, I know now it's result, he's only 52 years younger than me. Thinking I was going to catch him and pass him, but every time I get to the side of him he just picks his pace up a little bit.
Thank you. And we're going up a little bit higher again just here now, uphill. Thank you. And again, just going up, just gradual, just here. Uphill again. As we turn to the right, we're going up even more uphill even again. And we're still going up. Only a gradual slope up, nothing steep, but it was uphill, so that's the top reach now, and we're starting to head back down again now. Quite high up above the river at this point. Quite twisted this section just here. Trying to see if I can just hang on with these that have passed me, but my legs feel very tired. I do find hills hard even though I live on a hill. You can see several people in front now as we go across these bridges. Twists around. We are heading down slightly, so we all seem to have picked our pace up a little bit. Beautiful course this bit just here. Across another bridge. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like it's never ending, this long return leg back of the undulations. At least we are heading back downhill now anyway. Can't be too much further to the finish, I don't think. Although we're still well above the river. Now this turn, left turn here, and then a right turn, and we're heading, again this is a bit steeper downhill now, so we are going downhill now back towards the level of the water. You can just see the water through the trees there. It must be slightly downhill, not just flat this, because I can tell by my pace how that's picked up. I recognise this from when I did my warm-up earlier. It's not far now to the finish. We came from the left there and we're going back this way. There's a Gruffalo on the left just there. As you get lots of Parkruns, Sherwood Pines, Dolby Forest, Windlatter. I think they've all got a Gruffalo plus lots of others. So there must only be a couple of 100 metres I think to the finish now. Just checking behind, see if there's anyone right behind me. Trying to pick my pace up a little bit.
Thank you.
I see the ones in front, but there is no way I can catch them up, not even on this last little bit. I don't actually feel too bad at this point. I think the hills take it out of you, but they're coming back along because you have to sort of regulate your speed a little bit. I feel quite good now. Just need to spot the finish. It is, I recognise this bridge, literally across this bridge, and then the finish will be just in front of us. So I had a quick look at my watch, picking up my time, see if I can stay under 23 minutes to the finish. And that's it, another park run done.
Thank you.
P15 and 22.52 I think it was. That's a
P15 today, and just under 23 minutes I think it was.
Well done. There we go. Nicely done.
So don't rush, you've just run 5k up and down a mountain, so...
Slight incline.
Slight incline,
Minor
yes,
incline, nothing too major.
Take it away.
Yeah. Oh, if you press it again after, it'll go to a QR code, and QR codes are better. That's it. Fast done. They have more resilience in them.
Ish.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, tokens in there. Well done. Well done, Brian.
Enjoy it.
That's that one done. And that one. Excellent. Well done.
There you go.
Right, I've got my breath back.
Yeah, I was going to that one first. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
How did you find that?
Oh, beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's challenging, but I don't mind the challenge.
Where the volunteers meet and come afterwards for coffee and cake. So this is a cafe just here, a short walk up from the car park.
I would definitely be the person.
Just to do a course review, it's a trail course through the forest, very undulating. It starts off flat by the side of the little stream river that runs through. It can be quite uneven underfoot, lots of roots across, pebbles. I'd imagine after rain it could be a very slippy surface as well. You have to take great care on it. After 300 or 400 metres you start to go up a short steep hill, then an out and back section. That is still continuing uphill, but on the back section down there's a bit of downhill, and then up till halfway point then. So 2.5 kilometres, very undulating with some fairly longish, steepish climbs to go up. And then even when you reach the halfway point, you do go downhill, but there is still lots of undulation on the course all the way back to the finish. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my videos. Please give me a like or subscribe for a notification of new videos. And that's it. Time to set off home. That's a wrap.